Welcome to Charlottesville, home of the University of Virginia and the Cavaliers, where around here they say learning never ends, and they hope to teach a lesson in this one. Today, a clash between a couple of ACC rivals in a game that could have big-time implications for the rest of the season. As we'll see, the Boise State Broncos taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Virginia Cavaliers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. The Cavaliers will kick it away to start. On the move from inside his 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. So Boise State's offense will have the ball first. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, all power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And a part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes...
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Snagged in the middle, it's Williams. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Complete to the right. So important to convert these third downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42. They'll leave it with him. Turning it on. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. The Broncos come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the middle. He's got an open man. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. And the Broncos started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? Operating in the red zone here on second down. Power football with the run. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. Off play action. Using the quick game. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening first and goal from the 9. The Broncos didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Driving its way all the way down to the 3-yard line. On second and goal, he gets another chance. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. Barges ahead. Grinding and churning close to the goal line, but he'll be stopped inches short. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. He slides that just inside the right upright. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
I'll tell you, this is not an easy place to play on the road, especially at nighttime. This crowd, they get loud. That's the way it's been so far, but they have a nice drive to open it up. They're able to execute. They put themselves in field goal range, knock it through the uprights. They did exactly what they needed to do, taking a 3-0 lead here early on the road. That's impressive.
So Virginia's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. And I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing. Proving it is one thing, Jess, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
And the Cavaliers want to crank the tempo. All right, guys, let's talk for just a moment about Virginia. Biggest problem for schools that aren't the traditional powerhouses, getting the bodies they need, especially on the defensive front. And, David, they got a good one out of high school last week.
It's so nice to get a three-star defensive lineman. A guy like that's got some size, that's got some potential. Again, you want to rotate those guys as much as possible, keep them fresh. This guy could be a player down the road.
Keeps it on the bootleg. Shoots it to the left. And they can't make the connection on third down. The Cavaliers will send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Gets the first one of the day off, and hoping he's not as busy as he was in that loss last week when he kicked it 4 times. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Out of the gun, the inside give. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Wants to go up top. Finds his man. It's Williams. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Shotgun snap on third down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. And the Broncos line up to punt it away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. Looking to throw on first down. Got a man. It's Harrison. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Got it behind the line. It's Harrison. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the Cavaliers come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. On third and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up fourth down. The Cavaliers decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. The give to the back. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Running back searching for a hole. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. The Broncos come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. Trying play action. Grabbed behind the line, it's Wagner. He did not make it. A stone wall on third down. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. On the way, and you betcha, a 59-yard field goal.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. Going right to work up top. They'd love to get something started here, down 6-0. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. And the Cavaliers in the hurry up.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Throws to the wideout. And he dropped it. Just didn't look the thing all the way in. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? After the incompletion, they go back up top.
He was not fooled on that one. You know, a lot of times you want to buy space, and you throw this route really when it's off coverage. But you can tell the cornerback was up, ready to come, pounce on that screen, and get the tackle for a loss.
Finds his man. It's Harrison. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. The Cavaliers will bring the punt team onto the field. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Pulls it in. It's Williams.
Not difficult, not complicated, but early in the game, get in that rhythm. Find that timing with your wide receiver so you're set up for success. Then you go attack deep later on.
He breaks a tackle all the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. Handoff to the lone back. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. They'll ride the hot hand. They are ready this time. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage. And after that big run, the defense answers. The give to the tailback. Shakes off the defender. And he was just showing off all of the slick moves before the defense finally got him on the ground.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. Oh, the attempt is no good. Guys, still a 6-point game, but a missed opportunity. We've reached the end of the period. Boise State has the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. First play of the period, first down here. Looking downfield on first down. Looking for a big play. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Got it in the middle. It's Selden. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Off the play fake. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Fires into traffic, picked off. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Oh, he had him right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on first down. Leaves it with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
3rd and long situation, we're bringing an extra DB on the field, and we're telling our front guys to pin your ears back and go get the QB, and they get the job done.
And the Broncos will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. Last drive ended with a pick. Vitally important to take care of the football this time. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. That's caught. It's Knight. There he goes. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. And the Cavaliers will hustle to the line.
One of the things I love about this running back is his versatility. He's not just good running the football, but he can catch it as well. And he can make things happen with the ball in his hands. Nice job by the quarterback, getting through the progression, getting it out to his guy, and he does the rest, and that generates a huge play.
The give to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Right on the money. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. He'll run for it. He gives him a fresh set of downs, and this one will be 1st and goal from the 6. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The Cavaliers are threatening on 1st and goal. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Virginia!
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
And the extra point puts them on top by 1. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside the 10, here he comes. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Unloads to the right. Got his man. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Wants to fire on 2nd down. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
They were trying to work the outside there. He played it perfectly, almost got the pick. Instead, it'll be 4th down. The Broncos will punt this one away. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. They go to the ground. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. And the Cavaliers want to pick up the tempo.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Rush is on him. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
But when it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. With the catch, it's Abdullah. They make the tackle at the 33, and it is well short of the first down. The Cavaliers send out the punt unit. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. The sure hands, it's Williams. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lining up, trying to convert this third and short from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the marker, it's Williams. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The give on the inside. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. Lost one on that last one, it's 2nd and 11. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Motion from the wideout. Give to the running back. Knocked down after getting 6 all the way out to the 34-yard line. And the Cavaliers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Back to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Harrison. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. The Cavaliers come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. Unloads to the wideout. Caught over the middle, it's Selden. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. To the air on first down. Under fire. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. And the Cavaliers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Catch in the middle, it's Courtney. And he'll be brought down. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Punt is on its way. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Wants to go up top on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Wagner. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Motion from the wide receiver. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Fires to the wideout. Oh, it's picked off. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
Well, that's a huge moment here in the game at the end of the first half because the offense is trying to march down the field. They're trying to cut into the opponent's lead, but with that interception and with that return, the defense now, they put their team in an opportunity to pad their lead with more points here at the end of the first half.
We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. He'll start this drive firing. That's caught. It's Abdullah. Oh, he's got some space. Brought down at the 31. It is a first down. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Wants to throw on first down. Quick completion on the out. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. The Cavaliers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking downfield very late in the half. He's got his man across the middle. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. And the Cavaliers will have it 1st and 10. Under fire. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. One snap coming before they head to the locker room. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And here on 2nd down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. It is perfect. They take a 4-point lead here in the second.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Charlottesville. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at the Carl Smith Center in Scott Stadium.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this.
Breaks into the open. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Cavaliers racing to the line in the hurry-up. Back to pass on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield. It's Harrison. And this one will be stopped for no gain. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. Oh, they're after him! And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. And the Cavaliers will call on their punt team. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. Boise State ready to send out that offense. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. And the Broncos can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Fires to the right. Makes the grab. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. They'll move the tight end. From the shotgun, the inside give. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Gives it on the option. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. The Broncos will punt it away on 4th down. That leg is staying loose, already the 5th kick of the night. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. It has been a complete uphill struggle for both of these offenses, Jesse.
It sure has. At this point, David, someone's just going to have to step up and make a play. Someone's got to break a tackle, make an incredible catch, and just give some life to this offense.
And whatever you can, whatever it takes. Don't worry about looking pretty. That's out the window. We've already looked really, really ugly. We got to find something that works to put some points on the board.
This defense is there again. They keep feeding the back, and he finds no success at all. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Grabbed in the middle. It's Anderson. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Cavaliers have this offense rolling. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. And the Cavaliers headed quickly to the line.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Fires to the tight end. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the 1st down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Handoff to the single back. Drives ahead for 3 to the 27-yard line. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. The play action fake. Here's the pressure. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Working that left side. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. And this will fall incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs. Motion from the back. Looking to throw on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Not in lockstep there with the receiver. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Got it in the middle. It's Williams. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. Holds it in. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
And the Broncos now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. 3rd down, and they'll need to get the ball to the 38-yard line. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to take off. And couldn't quite find the crevice he needed to pick up the 1st down. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. He nails it, a 58-yard field goal. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On first down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. On third and short, they'll ride the running back here. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Cavaliers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Handoff from the gun. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
And the Cavaliers are in the hurry-up. This quarterback part of their running game. Turning it on!
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Keeping it on the ground with the running back.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
They'll run play action. Fires to the big fella. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. He'll pull it on the read. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Virginia has the lead here. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. The Cavaliers will try to pin them back with the punt. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. From the gun, give on the inside. He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one. They'll put it in play from the 27, first down. Looking downfield on first down. And the throw out to the sideline, good for just a few yards.
Hold it.
Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Caught. Snowed under by the defense. So now it's 2nd and long. Now the play fake. Bringing the heat. Just couldn't find a hole in this defense. They were ready for him and forced him out of bounds, and no gain on the play. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Fires to the big fella. He stopped right there, short of the first down, and this defense trying to preserve the lead. They booted away. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. Quick handoff. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Here's the handoff. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. And the Cavaliers come to the line in the hurry-up. Third down play from the gun. And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. This offense has it with really good field position. Leaves it with the running back. Oh, better look out! And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. The Broncos in a good spot here with second and short. Looking to fire. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. And the Broncos are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Tight end now in motion. Off play action. He's going to run it.
That is what I'm talking about. So many guys lose where they're at on the field, lose the down and distance. It's third down. I can't slide. QB knows it. Nice job using his noggin and his heart, low in the shoulder to get the first down on third down.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Williams. Touchdown Broncos! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth.
I think one of the most underrated things we talk about with a QB is timing. Being able to get the ball out of his hands to his receiver where he can continue to catch the football and run with it. Nice pitch, nice catch, nice play in the fourth quarter when you needed it for this team to take the lead.
The snap sets up to throw. Pass is incomplete. They can't convert the two, and the lead stays at 5. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. Looking for space. It's Knight. Picks his way ahead, pick up of 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
They'll go to the ground. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. The Cavaliers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. They'll run the screen. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. And the Cavaliers want to move quickly.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. To the ground with the back. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. The Cavaliers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Trying play action. Caught in the backfield, it's Selden. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. And he throws another interception, his 3rd one of the night. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got his man on the outside. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Pocket breaking down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll throw it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Broncos will send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win it, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. To the air on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Anderson.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
They'll give it to the back. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. And the Cavaliers moving quickly to the line.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a 1st down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
Off play action on 1st down. A strike downfield. Breaks away on the left. Touchdown, Cavaliers. And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
Yeah, and a nice job in the 4th quarter making plays, and a nice job being on the same page. QB, receiver. You can tell he broke with the football. He caught it in stride, gets into the end zone. Nice pitch and catch right there. Nice chemistry by the QB and wide receiver.
And the sticky fingers allow them to grab the 2-point conversion. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Catch in the middle, it's Jones. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Here comes the heat. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. Getting late, pressure building, huge 3rd down coming up on the road for this offense. Gets the back moving. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they'll get him down after a solid return. The clock winds down with a 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. They go to the end around to start the drive. That will get them thinking. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Lost 5 on that first play, and now it's 2nd and 15. Wants to go up top. Here's a heat. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. Some 3rd down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on 3rd down from the 43. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. The Cavaliers line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Here's a throw downfield late. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. Oh, he got loose. He's out of bounds, showing off the hands on the pick, and then the nifty moves on a terrific return.
That's a tough deal for the offense, right? I mean, you're trailing, it's late in the game, you're having to throw the football, you're just trying to make something happen, and ball gets away from the quarterback, ends up in the hands of a DB. Nice job by the defense.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They'll be perfectly content to go right back to the ground here on 2nd and 8. They'll send the tight end in motion. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. We've got a timeout on the field, a tight game in the 4th, and the brain trust will go to work. Bully ball on 3rd and short. Finds a crease at the 20. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The quarterback takes a knee. Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find a way to get things going and come up with the win.
Just got outplayed, Reese. There were moments in this game. There were plays to be had and plays to be made. At the end of the day, they just did not execute well enough in any of the 3 phases on any side of the football. So, David, moving forward, a lot to take away from this game as they try to improve.
A lot to take away and a lot to learn from. I mean, losses definitely hurt. They sting, but a lot of times most teams refocus and they get a sense of urgency now that they got a loss in that column. So watch the tape, watch what you need to improve on, and go attack it in practice.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis.